It was nighttime. I couldn't sleep, just staring at the ceiling under my blanket. Then suddenly, I got up. All the lights in the house were off, but strangely, I felt more comfortable in the darkness. The dark hid my existence, and for once, the world expected nothing from me. I quietly walked down the hallway and headed for the storage room. No one had entered there since my father lost his job. As I grabbed the doorknob, a small shiver crawled up my spine. The handle was cold and heavy, almost as if it had been waiting for me. When I opened the door, a rush of old dust hit me. Forgotten objects stood like shadows under the faint moonlight: an old bicycle, a broken chair, boxes filled with my father's old books. In the corner, something was covered in thick black plastic. Curiosity drew me closer. I carefully peeled back the plastic, and revealed an old computer monitor and keyboard. My breath caught in my throat. It was the computer my brother had once used and abandoned. In my memory, it always glowed like a star from a corner of the room. As I stood there staring at it, a thought came to me: I was just like this computer. At some point, I too had been discarded. No one came looking for me. No one considered me necessary. Like this machine hidden in the shadows, I was quietly fading away. Maybe that's why I felt drawn to it, like reuniting with an old friend long lost. Instinctively, I pressed the power button. Nothing happened. The dark screen faintly reflected my face like a mirror. I was disappointed, but strangely, I couldn't just leave it there. It felt like it had been waiting, abandoned for years, just for me. I found an old screwdriver lying in the corner and opened the computer case. I didn't understand anything I saw inside, but that only made it more fascinating. When I shone my flashlight, the light danced across the thin circuit board. My heart skipped. The wires and components looked like a miniature city, one far more beautiful than the city I lived in. A strange excitement welled up inside me. With trembling fingers, I carefully plugged in a loose cable. I pressed the power button again. This time, a faint tick sound came. And then, at last, the screen flickered and breathed out a small light into the darkness. White letters slowly appeared on the black screen. I held my breath. That brief message looked like the most beautiful writing I had ever seen. For the first time, something had come alive at my fingertips. My heart pounded. My hands trembled. The blinking cursor on the screen seemed like it was trying to talk to me.
You were lonely too.
I whispered. It felt as if it had spoken to me first. It wasn't human, but somehow that made it even better. This machine didn't ignore me. It responded to my touch quietly, but clearly. It didn't say anything, but it told me I existed. Realizing that it, too, had been forgotten and abandoned like me, made my eyes sting. I sank to the floor and just watched the screen. The air in the storage room was cold, the moonlight spilling in through the cracks, but I felt warmer than I had in a long time. For the first time, I realized maybe the world wouldn't acknowledge me, but this small world